Welcome to another edition of Sports Visions on Bounce TV and to our worldwide web viewers on www.sportsvisionsusa.com. Hello, everybody. I'm DJ Jones, alongside my good friend and traveling partner, Dale Williams. How are you, sir?
What's up, player?
Man, I tell you, I'm feeling a lot better right now. You know why?
Why?
Because the Golden State Warriors have established everything that I said they would do. And again, they're sitting pretty right now, and it could be a good chance of them knocking off Cleveland.
I thought you were feeling real good, man, because football season going to be here real quick.
Yeah, tell you what, coming up in just a little bit, we're going to have an opportunity to talk to one of our good friends. Of course, we've established the Where Are They Now? And it's all spring, all summer and fall. We'll have an opportunity to have some different personalities from years gone by from the Chattahoochee Valley to talk about all those good things and what they're doing now.
That's going to be a good thing to do, man, because that's the way we can keep up with them, DJ.
Absolutely. And again, of course, we're talking the great Muhammad Ali. We lost him. Boy, we're going to have an opportunity to tell you how he impacted our lives. All that and more coming up next on Sports Visions.
Selection now, saving now, value now. Columbus is Nissan Town, and the Nissan Now sales event is on now. Now, save $5,000 on a new Altima. That's right. Now, drive a new Altima, an IIHS top safety pick with $5,000 in savings. The best time to buy is right now.
Nissan Now sales event. Don't miss it. We'll see you soon. Headquarter Nissan.
I'm Shakoya Jackson Ishman, owner of Sailor J Swimwear, and I'm inviting you out to our second annual Fashion Expo. Get your tickets today from one of our ticket selling locations or online at eventbrite.com. Early bird special ends on April 9th, so do not miss out on the hottest designers of 2016.
And welcome back to Sports Visions. I tell you what, Dale, we have lost a great one last Friday. Muhammad Ali passed away, and again, this is one of the true icons. I mean, one of the legendary figures, not just of boxing, but of social issue and social change.
I mean, one of the greatest of all time, you know, rest in peace, but at the same time, he left a legacy that really any athlete would want to follow, especially for the social consciousness, what he meant for the people, always known as the people champion, all the things he had to go through from the draft dodging things to not wanting to go to Vietnam, becoming a converted Muslim. I mean, it's a lot of stuff, man, but he was socially conscious, and when he meant what he said, he always kept his word. If he said he was going to knock you out in 3 rounds, you were going to be knocked out in 3 rounds. So my memories of him are going to be the black and white memories, DJ, you know. And then he is a bad man, DJ.
No doubt about it, but I really am so proud of the outpour of affection from all the great athletes that are playing now to the past, the guys, even some of the guys that stood with him that are still here. This guy was so special. The fact that he was able to do this ahead of his time, of course, and you know, of course, risking his fortune, risking his name because of what he believed in. And again, when you think about it, and that's a special guy, and I haven't seen one since.
Well, you know, really, we probably won't see one, DJ, you know, at the same time. But, you know, I recall what his daughter Layla said about that she was with peace with him dying because it was almost like he was trapped in his own body, you know, for that spirit piece is concerned. You know, your spirit can live on, his legacy will live on, and what he left that family and the boxing world, you know. Right now, you know, when we were growing up, we knew who the heavyweight champion of the world was. Now I couldn't tell you who the heavyweight champion of the world is.
One of the lasting memories that will always be with me is that photo that you see, of course, with some of the greatest names in professional sports. And, of course, Ali is right there in the middle with Jim Brown, Bobby Mitchell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and the great Bill Russell. And, again, those athletes came together on behalf of Muhammad Ali to show their support. Now, again, I get a kick out of this because as great as Bill Russell was at that time with the Lakers, with the Celtics, the fact of the matter was that a reporter asked him after that meeting in Cleveland that was, of course, coordinated by Jim Brown, is like, what do you think is going to happen to you guys? Well, the great Bill Russell said, he said, nothing's going to happen to Ali. I'm just worried about the rest of us. And, of course, at that time, you know, it was, of course, a black man playing in the NBA, of course, Major League Baseball, and all these other leagues. I mean, they had to worry about it because, again, speaking out against social injustices, it just wasn't popular, and it was not something that people did. But, again, we salute the great Muhammad Ali for the great things that he's done, not only with that, But all the celebrations and all of the jubilant acts after a score, a basket, a dunk, Muhammad Ali did that. He set the tone. He made it possible for athletes everywhere to celebrate.
Well, really, the showmanship, the charisma, the things that he said, the interview, a walking press conference in himself, the Howard Cosell interviews, all those things out. Those are fun memories, DJ, and really, I think really one of the most iconic ones, not only the when he knocked out Sonny Liston, was when he was lighting the torch for the 1996 Olympics up in Atlanta. That was big time.
Muhammad Ali, you are the greatest of all time.
Hi, I'm Philip Davitt with ENS Men's Clothing Warehouse. We'd like to say thank you, Columbus and the Bi-City area, for 20 great years on Macon Road in the heart of Columbus. We're inviting you out to our 20th anniversary sale with bigger savings and deals than ever before.
To help show our appreciation, ENS is offering complete suit and tux packages only $99. Jackets, pants, shirts, and ties, a $199 value for just $99. Find us on Facebook for details on how to win a suit or tux package. Come celebrate our 20th anniversary. ENS, where you get more for a whole lot less.
Truth be truth. The will to win will win. So intimidate your darkest fear. Revive every forgotten fantasy. Set goals you can never reach, then reach them. Count cards to fight fate stack deck. And if you want to win as much as you want to live, you're ready to reign on.
Come into Chester's Barbecue for our world-famous mouth-watering ribs, smoked fresh on our grill daily. Or try one of our barbecue pork plates with fresh sides. Chester's has delicious sandwich combos to choose from that are sure to please. We also serve tempting home-cooked favorites. And don't forget to take home your own bottle of great sauce. Chester's Barbecue, serving the best food at the best price. With 3 locations to serve you.
Welcome back to Sports Visions, the NBA Finals deal. I tell you, you know what? You never probably could have explained this to most NBA fans, that fact that, of course, the Golden State Warriors have taken total control of these finals at this point.
I mean, man, they've taken over, DJ. They're playing great on the defensive side and the offensive side. Everybody knew that they were good. I think really they got shocked a little bit with the OKC, playoffs, the playoffs against them. But at the same time, man, they can't lose right now, DJ. I mean, they're shooting 48, almost 50% from the field, playing great defense, closing LeBron James down. I mean, really, they're doing everything well, DJ.
Nobody would have ever told you that they would be in this position without the point production of the Splash Brothers. Now, Thompson, of course, nor Curry have been a big part of the offensive production, and that shows you how great this Golden State Warriors team is, and also how deep they are.
I mean, really, man, from the Draymond Green piece to the Iguodala piece, man, Livingston off the bench, these guys are the ones that have been killing. I mean, really, shooting threes from everywhere. And, DJ, I might be just a crazy person, but, man, they shoot so well at home, I would have to have them measure those rims. They don't miss at home, man.
Well, one thing is for sure is that, Golden State, as well as they're playing, again, it's not as bad, the fact that the Cavaliers are playing bad, but again, did we get misled by the fact that they were able to sweep Detroit and, of course, the likes of the Hawks and to play Toronto? Now, I mean, I don't think they've ever played a team that is as good on offense and defense as what they're going against now with Golden State.
I don't think they've seen a team like this whole year. They dominated the East, but really, DJ, all along this season, you were talking about OKC, you were talking about the San Antonio Spurs, you were talking about Golden State. We kind of knew that they were playing another brand of basketball out of there. I mean, even the San Antonio Spurs and the OKC series, OKC just blew them out of the water. I don't think they've been challenged. Cleveland has not been challenged this year. Everybody kind of wrote them in as, okay, they were going to make it back to the final. But since they're at the final, I guess, I think I can say this on TV, but they have just been awful, DJ. I mean, to the point where, no competitiveness. I would have never thought they wouldn't compete. But game 2, 77 points, they didn't compete. And I know you're not going to beat Golden State, DJ, if you can't score 100 points.
Whoever would have thought that, of course, Cavaliers would have lost by a combined total of 48 points the first 2 games. Now, the next 2 games, maybe a little different. Again, going back, Cleveland has some fight in them. Of course, you're talking about the best basketball player on the planet. Now I mean, obviously the first two games we have no explanation other than the fact that, you know what, they just got taken out and back in behind the barn and got that good old-fashioned butt whooping. However, I do believe that LeBron James, if there any amount of stardom in him, he will still give himself and Cleveland Cavaliers an opportunity.
Well, you know, I think he's going to do everything that he can, DJ. I mean, I know he's got to be embarrassed. First of all, you know, he played better last year without the help, supposedly, that he has this year. But, you know, Andre Iguodala is D'ing him up, DJ. I have never seen people kind of take the ball from LeBron James, steal the ball, LeBron James making turnovers. I think their defense really is probably be one of them. You know, everybody knows that Golden State has a great offense, but the defensive piece, man, I mean, when they shooting threes and they shooting three after three, and then they can come down and get stops on defense, that's the piece that's been killing the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And not only that, I'm going to give you one more other little nugget. The conditioning level of the Golden State Warriors is unbelievable. The way they're running around on the court out there, it's almost as if, Cleveland's running out of gas.
Well,
You know, these guys, and they're running 5 or 10 players at these guys, and nobody is missing a beat. The bench is just as productive as the first teamers. I mean, it's really a special thing to see.
It's special, DJ, you know, the conditioning piece, and at this junction of the year, you know, end of the year, 82 games, going through the grind of the season in the NBA. You know, everybody needs to be in shape. But, you know, we need to call or set an Amber Alert. Because I'm looking for Kyrie Irving. You seen him, DJ?
No, I haven't seen him, but I'll tell you what, more important than that, LeBron James obviously just needs to, regardless of what happens from this point on, just go ahead and do his thing. Decide that, you know, last year he played without those guys. He put them on his back. He's got to go into that mode again, and I think that's what people are expecting. They're expecting him to be the aggressor, for him to take control, and just take over the game, and, again, let the chips fall where they may.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, DJ. You know, at the same time, he's got to turn up. He's got to play, and they have to follow him, DJ. Getting the ball, they're all distributing the ball all around. No, player, you got to turn up. You got to almost average 40 points a game. Tyree Irving, Tyronn Lue, let this man play a lot of minutes. Because I'm telling you, without LeBron James scoring and Tyree Irving on the bench for those long lengths of time, you ain't got a chance, man.
All right, we'll take a short break. This is Sports Visions. If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, come see us at Express Motors, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama. Or give us a call, 334-384-9101, with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. In-house financing, the right vehicle at the right price for you. We don't want all your business, just yours. Come see us, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama, or go online, www.expressmotorspc.com.
Hello. I'm Coach Sonny Smith, former Auburn basketball coach, encouraging you to join me for the 4th annual MJ Basket Plus Youth Summer Camp. It's going to be at Carver High School Gym from 8:30 till 3 p.m.
Live in the spotlight with Sports Life Entertainment. Enjoy our 50-passenger luxury party buses or corporate coaches. For more information, contact us at 770-989-1340. And remember, it's all about that sports life.
Scott Sawyer with Diverse Power. Diverse Power wants our customers to enjoy all the benefits that reliable, consistent electric service provides. Our BPI certified technicians offer duct blaster testing of your HVAC ductwork to locate leaks. We also offer a full blower door examination that will qualify homeowners and home builders to meet the new Energy Code building standards. At Diverse Power, we offer innovation through vision, quality through service.
And welcome back to Sports Visions. I'm proud to present, of course, a segment that we've been excited about. We're going to do all summer and fall. Of course, where are they now? And, of course, that will feature some of the top student athletes that have left the Chattahoochee Valley that have gone on to great things and are successful citizens in the community, whichever part of the country they may live in now. Proud to have with me right now one of my old friends, of course. He's gone from the quarterback of Carver High School in 1978, the Golden Helmet Award winner, to a senior manager with talent acquisitions with the Chick-fil-A Corporation. Please welcome Andre Kennebrew. How you doing, sir?
Man, it's good to be here. Good to be home.
Proud of you, man. How you been?
Thank you, man. Been great. Life is great.
Now, of course, I'm glad to do this, Andre, because a lot of our friends and family and associates and fans and Tiger Nation out there hadn't heard or seen from you in quite a while. But, you know, in the last 40 years, man, you've gone, as I mentioned before, from being the quarterback at Carver High School to, of course, being a top manager with the Chick-fil-A Corporation. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Man, it's been a journey. Left Columbus, headed to Davidson College up in North Carolina. Very proud of Steph Curry, of course. Got to put the plug in there for him. He's helped put Davidson on the map in terms of folks knowing where Davidson is. After leaving there, going into a banking career for 15 years, ministry for a short time, 4.5 years, and now currently in the talent department at Chick-fil-A.
Man, I tell you, that's, 40 years have gone by just like that. But a lot of people don't understand the transition that you went from just Carver High School to Davidson College, one of the most prestigious academic universities in America. And, of course, we know, of course, those of us that graduated from Carver during that time, we knew what we didn't have, and of course we didn't worry about what we didn't have because, again, it's a great fraternity for those of us that have gone there and graduated from there. But just talk about that transition from Carver High School to Davidson College.
Yeah, big difference. Totally opposite. Of course, Carver High School was a predominantly black school. I still say black, not African American. I still feel like black is the right word. I'm sorry for those who feel differently. But 98% black at the time, and I was sitting in classrooms where I was the only black student, and actually led a organization there called the Black Student Coalition, and there were causes and things like that that we had to bring forward. A lot of the folks that we went to class with were very curious about black people. Some of them were very wealthy and had not spent time with black students before. But just totally different coming from Carver Heights area, and you guys know that if you've lived in Columbus too, students driving Mercedes and Jaguars and Porsches and going like, wow, your car is better than my parents' car type situation. A lot of them coming from illustrious high school prep schools where they've been prepared for a school like Davidson. And being in that classroom, it was very eye-opening. I tell people my first plane trip was my recruiting trip to Davidson.
Wow.
So I had never been on a plane before until I was 18. And so leaving the Columbus world to go to Davidson was a big difference.
Of course, Andre, as you mentioned, of course, you've spent time in the banking business, and of course you were working in, of course, the grocery business with Kroger as well. But what you're doing now as a senior manager with talent acquisition with Chick-fil-A. Explain to the folks out there exactly what your day-to-day responsibilities are with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, my job is to help Chick-fil-A find the best talent that's out there, not just from a talent standpoint, but also from a character standpoint. Integrity is so important, along with excellence in the way you do things. And so I help Chick-fil-A find folks all across the country. Last week I was in Seattle, Portland. I've traveled to South Texas, El Paso, New York City, Miami, but just traveling the country, helping Chick-fil-A find talent for its restaurants.
As far as your background being, of course, an athlete, a football player, and of course you played all sports, football, baseball, basketball, how important was this in your maturation and, of course, your development?
Wow, football was critical. There were some days out there, and I owe a lot of credit to Coach Wallace Davis. He showed me some things at the age of 16 or 17 that really prepared me for my future. And I can go on and on about examples, but I remember specifically Coach Davis making us run plays over and over and over, and we'd run a play and we'd run it right, and he'd say, do it again, and then we'd run it right and he'd say, do it again. And I didn't understand it at the time, but what he was trying to do was get us to make being excellence second nature. And so as part of that has carried over to the things that I do. I try to make doing everything I do second nature well, and so I practice it until I get it exactly right, and it becomes part of my DNA. And so that was just football did that. Tough times when it really gets tough and you feel like quitting, and there was days out there where I felt like quitting. Life doesn't let you quit. Life doesn't stop. Had a lot of adversity that I've been able to overcome, and a lot of it's been because of sports.
In your job now, you deal with a lot of young people, but again, when you talk about how it was back when we were coming up versus now, if you were going to pass along a message or or some knowledge to the young folks. What's most important, do you think?
Yeah, I think where I kind of left off, the adversity. You've got to have a high adversity quotient. I go back to Martin Luther King Jr. I go to Mandela. I go to our current president. I mean, just think about the burdens, the adversity that they have to have on a daily basis, hourly basis, and they continually overcome it. And it's not something that the normal human being can take, and so it has to be built. And so as a young person, I would be building my adversity quotient. If you have what we call grit, and that's just the ability to dig deep and pull it out, that is the best thing you can have. Michael Jordan, cut, 10th grade basketball team, he has grit. Colin Powell, C student, he has grit. A lot of people don't know this, but the president of Apple was fired from a company that he started and then came back and made it a great company again. And he didn't have a college education, but he had a whole lot of grit. So adversity is going to happen. How you deal with it is going to be the most important thing that you can learn.
Lastly, Andre, I know that you are an advocate of helping and supporting young people. CoachKennebrew.com. Why don't you give those folks out there an understanding of what that's all about?
Yeah. So for me, as I look back on life, I had someone like Coach Davis and others give me some direction. They did something for me that I want to do for others, which is give some wisdom, some context, and some knowledge that will help people be successful in the future. And it's all about making great decisions. If you can make some really great decisions, work hard, you can have some really good things happen. So Coach Kennebrew is all about sitting down with young people who are really interested in having a great life and going, here's the decisions that you have to make if you really want to be successful in life. And it's not where you started, but it's the decisions you make along the way.
Andre, we're so proud of you, man, and keep up the great work.
All right, man. Thank you, Darryl. So good to be with you, brother.
All right. We'll be right back after this.
A smile is the most admirable thing you can wear. And for anyone age 1 to 101, Cook Dental Care has a smile for you. Dr. Kathy L. Cook offers a wide range of individualized, innovative services from basic preventative dentistry to specialized care. We provide comprehensive dental care for the entire family, including pediatric. Insurance, financing, walk-ins, and new patients are always welcome. So for your family's dental care, visit Cook Dental Care.
July the 11th through the 13th, 7 to 12-year-olds. July 14th through the 16th, 13 through 18-year-olds. Please contact Lester Hood at 706-580-9240 or DJ Jones at 706-681-1136. War Eagle.
I'm Sequoia Jackson Ishman, owner of Sailor J Swimwear, and I'm inviting you out to our second annual Fashion Expo. Get your tickets today from one of our ticket selling locations or online at eventbrite.com. Early bird special ends on April 9th, so do not miss out on the hottest designers of 2016.
Why do we have Aflac?
Aflac.
And Major Medical?
Major Medical, boy, yeah! I helped pay the doctor. Ain't that enough for you?
There are things Major Medical doesn't do.
Aflac
Pays cash so we don't have to fret.
Something families should get.
like a safety net.
Even helps pay deductibles to cover your back with.
Learn about one-day pay at aflac.com/wrap.
And welcome back to today's final segment of Sports Vision. And I tell you, Dale, it's always great to see old friends, especially those who have gone on and doing great things. And Andre Kennebrew, he's got it going on.
Hey, he got it going on, and really have fun childhood memories from Little League baseball to football, playing for the Orioles down at the YMCA. We were balling then.
Yeah. And, of course, we talk about the NBA Finals, man. I tell you, you know what? Hopefully by the time this show airs, the series won't be over because, again, we're talking about game 2, 3, and 4 Wednesday and Friday. And, again, this show airs on Saturday. Hopefully LeBron has stood up.
Hey, player, I'm going to buy you dinner, man. Because I got Golden State sweeping. I'm just going to say it. It's going to be a sweep, man. We won't even be talking about Golden State next week.
Also, congratulations to Isaiah Crowell for his second annual football camp. He had that, of course, on Friday. And I tell you, man, over 300 kids. And in year one, we had 200 kids. 300 kids and a few of his teammates came down, man. This camp is going to be special.
It's going to be special, DJ. And like I said, that camp piece is big. Parents, find out, get the information, how you can get your kids to the camps. Get them to the camps from the Isaiah Crowell camp all the way over to Auburn, Troy. It's got camps all around the place. Get your kid to a camp.
And by the way, while we're talking about Isaiah Crowell, Coach Hugh Jackson, the brand new coach of the Cleveland Browns, is very, very excited about what Isaiah has been doing in the offseason. He says Isaiah was going to be his bell cow. And, of course, he's talking about how explosive Isaiah is. He even has Isaiah speaking in front of the team and praying before the team. So we know that Isaiah has taken on a whole nother level of maturity, and I'm excited about this season for him.
That's a good thing. You know, you want to see your kids grow up and mature. And, you know, I think it's been great that he's been up in Cleveland and that Jim Brown has had some influence on him also. That social consciousness piece, staying in the community. Hats off to you, player.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for all the time we have for today's show. For Dale Williams, I'm DJ Jones, reminding you to keep your eye on the ball. Have a great week.
Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you.
Why do we have Aflac?
Aflac.
And Major Medical?
Major Medical, boy, yeah! I help pay the doctor. Ain't that enough for you?
There are things Major Medical doesn't do.
Aflac.
Pays cash so we don't have to fret.
Something families should get. Like a safety net.
Even helps pay deductibles to cover your back with.
Learn about one-day pay at Aflac.com/wrap.
Hi, I'm Philip Dabbitt with ENS Men's Clothing Warehouse. We'd like to say thank you, Columbus and the Bi-City area, for 20 great years on Macon Road in the heart of Columbus. We're inviting you out to our 20th anniversary sale with bigger savings and deals than ever before.
To help show our appreciation, ENS is offering complete suit and tux packages only $99. Jackets, pants, shirts, and ties, a $199 value for just $99. Find us on Facebook for details on how to win a suit or tux package. Come celebrate our 20th anniversary. ENS, where you get more for a whole lot less.
If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, come see us at Express Motors, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama. Or give us a call, 334-384-9101, with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. In-house financing, the right vehicle at the right price for you. We don't want all your business, just yours. Come see us, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama, or go online, www.expressmotorspc.com.
Live in the spotlight with Sports Life Entertainment. Enjoy our 50-passenger luxury party buses or corporate coaches. For more information, contact us at 770-989-1340. And remember, it's all about that sports life.